Studio microphone, know your big picture. Steph Curry, James Harden, Paul George, and more of Rico Hines runs full script. Every summer in Los Angeles, something special happens behind closed doors. A simple gym. No bright lights, no roaring crowd, just hardwood floors, squeaking sneakers, and the heartbeat of pure basketball. This isn't about fame or contracts. It's about the grind. It's about greatness in its rawest form, the Rico Hines runs. Rico's gym isn't just another court. It's where the best come to test their hunger. It's where all-stars, young rookies, and overseas players share one truth. If you step on this floor, you better bring everything you've got. Because here, the game doesn't care about your name. It only cares about your work. That's the energy Steph Curry, James Harden, and Paul George walked into. No cameras, no crowds, just competition and brotherhood. Rico Hines always says, "Know your big picture." It's not just a slogan. It's a mindset. It means understanding why you play. It means knowing what your purpose is every time you lace up your shoes. Some players chase highlights. Others chase legacy. But the great ones, they know the difference. The day starts slow. Players stretch, talk, and warm up. There's laughter, but behind every smile is a sense of purpose. James Harden walks in, calm, confident, with that familiar rhythm in his step. Paul George follows, loose and ready. Then the gym gets quiet for a second, because when Steph Curry walks in, you can feel the energy shift. It's not fear, it's respect, because everyone knows what it takes to be that great. "Let's hoop," Rico says. And just like that, the noise fades. Every dribble echoes through the gym like a drumbeat. This is the classroom, and every possession is a lesson. Curry starts slow, reading, moving, finding space where there shouldn't be any. Then bang, step back three. Another one, then another. No celebration, no talk, just focus. On the other end, Harden takes over. He's always been a master of rhythm, slowing down the game until it moves his way. He breaks down the defense, left hand, right hand crossover, step back, splash. The gym erupts, but Rico's voice cuts through the noise. "Control what you can control," he says. "Don't just play the game, think the game." That's the difference between players who last a season and those who last a legacy. Every rep matters here. Every move is calculated. Because in this gym, you're surrounded by greatness, and that means no shortcuts. Paul George, calm as ever, takes the ball on the wing. One jab step, spin, pull up, smooth as silk. He's not rushing. He's not chasing the crowd. He's showing the next generation what patience looks like. Young players on the sidelines watch in silence. They're learning lessons that don't come from textbooks. Lessons about composure, decision-making, and respect. Know your big picture. Rico repeats it over and over. Because when the lights are off, when no one's watching, that's when the truth of your career is written. Curry knows that better than anyone. He was told he was too small, too weak, too limited, but his vision was bigger than their doubts. Now, every jumper, every cut, every no-look pass is a reminder that believing in yourself is part of the big picture too. Harden nods, knowing that road too. He wasn't born with the perfect frame or speed, but he built his own game, piece by piece, until it became unstoppable. And George, after every injury, every setback, still shows up, still moves like poetry, still loves the game like it never left him. These runs aren't about winning or losing. They're about learning. It's about iron sharpening iron. Curry gives Harden a nod after a made shot. Harden smiles back. There's no ego, just mutual respect. Two craftsmen perfecting their art. Rico claps from the sideline. That's how you do it. Don't waste a possession. Every touch should mean something. That's what the Rico Hines gym teaches. The art of intention. Because in a world full of distractions, the real ones focus on their purpose. As the runs go on, the sweat starts to pour. Breathing gets heavier, but the fire doesn't fade. Curry keeps moving without the ball. Constant motion, constant pressure. Harden keeps probing, testing, breaking defenses apart. George keeps balancing it all. Elite on both ends, smooth in transition. It's not just a workout, it's a masterclass in mentality. And Rico, pacing the sideline, reminds them, "You got to see past today. You've got to know your destination." That's what separates the good from the great. Not just talent, but vision. As the run ends, the gym goes quiet again. Players sit on the baseline, tired but focused. Rico steps to the middle. "This right here," he says. "This is what it's about. You can have all the skill in the world, but if you don't understand where you're going, you'll never get there." Heads nod. No one argues. Everyone listens. "Every day, you've got a choice," Rico continues. "To do what's easy or to do what's right. Easy will make you comfortable. Right will make you great." Steph wipes his face with a towel, still locked in. Harden adjusts his headband, nodding quietly. George ties his shoes again, ready for one more game. Because that's what separates these guys. They don't need an audience to work. They don't need praise to push themselves. The big picture doesn't lie in likes, or followers, or highlights. It lies in consistency. It lies in loving the process, even when nobody's clapping. Curry steps back onto the court for one last run. He's smiling now, loose, fearless, and free. A perfect reflection of someone who's mastered his purpose. Harden steps up, still competitive, still creating. George follows, sharp and fluid. The game flows again. 3 legends, 1 gym, 1 message. Know your big picture, because one day the noise will fade. The lights will go out. The stats will stop updating. But what will last is how much you grew, how many lives you inspired, and how much love you gave to the game. That's what Rico teaches. That's what these players embody. It's not about being the flashiest. It's about being the most focused. So when the gym empties and the echoes fade, what remains is purpose. Steph Curry, the symbol of faith and work. James Harden, the proof of creativity and resilience. Paul George, the story of perseverance and grace. Different journeys, same goal, to become the best version of themselves. That's the real big picture. And if you ever forget yours, just remember what Rico Hines always says. Don't just play basketball,